Hello everybody, welcome once again. My name is Cosmo Sim, and today we're gonna be continuing but restarting the main mission I took yesterday time. There were a lot of technical difficulties yesterday. Stream, but I sat down, most of them are fixed. Frame rate should be fixed, video should be fixed. And so and I took a go at the game while trying to figure out what the issues were, what possible issues could be. And everything went smoothly, though I didn't stream. I just recorded, so I'm not sure if that's gonna make a change in the quality, in the result. But thank you so much for joining me. Please give a like if you like what you see. Subscribe if you haven't, and ring that notification bell because, quite frankly, I stream in such random times that, or put out content in such random manner that honestly, that notification bell it is the key to watching content, new content, or stay updated. Sorry. Also, today is gonna be the Crust, tomorrow's gonna be Mr. Prepper, and Saturday is gonna be Simming Saturdays. So that's what we have to look forward to. So let's see. Now the graphics might be still a little bit janky, so I do apologize for that. But everything else, the frame rate, the quality should be good. Should be okay. So let's. So I guess this takes place after the cinematic that where Bob kind of goes missing after she was very, very mean to Bob. And by say she are like assistant, I want to say, in the moon. And basically, if you're not familiar with it, I think we are a corporation or we're part of our corporation working to establish a base or something on the moon, and something went terribly, terribly wrong, as it usually does. And
This is an emergency broadcast. We have detected an imminent asteroid collision with the moon's surface. We are currently assessing the extent of the damage and the number of casualties. At this moment, our teams are working tirelessly to restore communication with lunar outposts. For those still on the moon, be aware that we are mobilizing all available resources to assist you. Conserve your energy and ration your supplies until further notice. Additional information will be provided as the situation unfolds. Stay tuned for updates. Over and out.
also, I've had sleep.
I repeat, Crust has declared a state of emergency of the first degree. Commercial shipments and cargo landings are prohibited. All complexes, resources, and facilities on the moon are now under Crust control. All remaining facilities should switch to emergency frequency and report their status. Conserve energy and resources, and await further instructions.
All right.
What's happening? Director, can you hear me? We're receiving reports that a meteorite collided with the moon and the state of emergency has been declared. Director, confirm you're on the line right now.
I'm here.
You could have done it more quickly and spared me the worry. Director, there's still no signal from the personnel of the base. I'll try again, but my hope is dwindling. Robert, come in. Robert, do you copy? Robert, damn it, come in.
Robert's in the bath. Robert's unable to come to the phone right now. Please leave a message and they will get to you back when we can. Thank you.
There appear to be no survivors. I'm glad you were on the orbital station when the collision happened. I suggest you stay there as long as possible. We should try to hold out until logistics with Earth are restored. Start with electricity. We still have resources and functional drones. That should be enough for a few solar panels and batteries.
On it.
Judging by the seismic activity, the meteorite impact occurred on the far side of the moon. We're lucky it happened so far away from our mission, but the strength of the blast wave raises a lot of questions.
Is that all the head of the research department can say? Somewhere far away there was an explosion and we don't know the cause?
Because scientists are working with proven facts, not speculating on fragmentary evidence. Much more data would be needed to reach the conclusions.
As you can see, I'm just attaching the wires to... There's like a quick way to just click and drag. Connect everything up, and then like you click on a hole or not. You can right click and it brings up the red menu, or you just can.
Objective achieved.
Can't really. Fine. So. You just like right click and just drag the wires there, and then to the battery here. Ooh. Okay, well. Okay, so really.
We have electricity, but our resource reserves are almost depleted. We need to restore production as soon as possible. Let's start
Always a crisis. Always
with
a
repairing the
crisis.
elevator to gain access to the underground level.
Wait, there was a pole here, right? Somewhere. Yeah, right. Like, isn't this a pole? No, that's a utility pole. So can we throw? Actually, can we just repair this while we're jabbing? And we throw a wire from here to here. All right. There you go. Have them repairs, so we have power going on. Oh, this is new. Title. It's fine. That's a new icon. Yeah, the game got updated, I think, sometime between this morning and now. And by this morning, I mean 7 o'clock in the morning,
Then
Atlantic.
build a charging station for the drones. Make sure that elevator and charging station are connected to the power network.
On it. What do you mean?
Director, we're getting word of supply shortages from almost everywhere on Earth. The explosion cut off most of the supply channels from the moon. Millions of people are in need of resources, and we can satisfy that demand. Supplies used to run through the contract system, but it came to a complete halt after the explosion. We might be able to fix that.
The
Got it.
explosion destroyed everything on the surface, but there may still be mining modules underground. We need to go down and see what we have left.
It's not letting me have it.
Objective
There we
achieved.
go.
Director, we need to reconnect the power supply to the underground level. Connect the elevator and electrical pole with wires so we can see the scale of the damages.
Objective achieved.
That's better. I see that we have a module to produce smart concrete, but we have an urgent need to resume production of steel and silicone. Director, I have an idea. First, convert 5 drones into miners, and we'll proceed.
Charlie says hi, everybody. Yeah, there's been like changes.
Objective achieved.
The drone reconfiguration module allows up to 5 drones to be converted into
We have
Right.
smelting furnaces, but to start producing any resource, the relevant oxides are always needed. We will now mine them with the mining drones.
And then while we're on this screen, let's tell them to kinda, we're gonna need space. We're gonna need lots and lots of space. So while they're working on that as well, I mean, we're just gonna have one soul miner, but that's fine. Eventually we'll have both. So let's kind of paint all this to be mined, because we're definitely gonna need the room. Especially, I mean, we're gonna get enough stuff. We're gonna need stuff, but we're gonna... It'll be fine. We're gonna get enough drones eventually. But honestly, if I could have, especially around, and for some reason, I don't know, I have a premonition that we're gonna need, not because I played ahead. No. Oh. I'll erase it like this area like first. I really right. No. And then thank you. Alright, so what do we need? We have some but start producing and I will now continue with
Director,
them.
we have access to iron and silicone veins. Assign drones to mine the resources from the veins to supply the processing modules with raw materials.
Okay, I just noticed her name is Alice Vance, and I have two comments about that. One is the obvious reference of to the moon, Alice, and Vance from Vance Refrigeration. And if you get any of those two references, you're amazing in my book. Alright, so what do we need to do? Besides being corny?
You can now watch mining drones extract the oxides, and working drones deliver them to the smelting furnace.
Oh, goody. Just watch. This must be entertaining.
Enter excavation mode and assign mining drones to mine resources directly from a vein.
Yeah, I already did that.
You can adjust the game speed by selecting the desired speed.
Alright, so we're good. Actually, let's get out of that. That's fine because we're gonna need still, but I would like to do something. Where are they? Because we're gonna need a place to put all this stuff in for right now. So can we put just a general storage right here? Because eventually we're gonna produce more stuff and this is gonna get filled up and they're not gonna produce anything if that's filled up, so we might as well take it out. There we go. All so far so good. Nothing's yelling at me that something's wrong, so. Alright. Let's keep going. What do we need? Do silicone. We're still in plenty phase. This is. Don't we have a char? No, we do not have a charging thingy down here. Thought I told them to put one down here. It's been the theme of today. I thought I did this. I thought you know what? Just there you go. It's the heat, man. The heat is getting to me, really bad. But oh well. Okay, so not enough resources to start production. That's fine. We need more drones. Eventually, hopefully, we'll get more drones. Are they doing stuff right? They're mining, supposedly. We are in plain light. I'm half tempted. We don't have that much battery stored. And besides, before we get to the dark side, or to the night, could we put that many in again? There we go. And then eventually we'll get research to like clean this area all up and get those resources back and just space, man. We need space. Oh no, did I just take... Oh no. It'll be fine. I just took all the silicone that we were saving up. But you know what? Eventually we're gonna need them. So I'm not too mad. We're gonna... Oh dear. You know, I should look up the costs of things before I build. That should be a sign of a good gamer right there, right? Oh yeah, I'm bringing gallons and gallons of water every day. Alright. But we are producing it. Slowly but surely. Let's put this times 4. Time will go by really, really quick. Because here's the thing, once we head into night, it's gonna be 14 days that we're gonna have to shut down production, and we don't even have a battery fully charged. Like, this is what, half charged? Like, you can tell, like, this is yellowish, this is red because it has nothing. You know? There you go. We're producing 18, we're generating 30. And the max consumption is 45, but once the sun goes down, there you go, that's what happens. Insufficient batteries output. Battery output, we require 45. So guess what we gotta do? We gotta build more batteries, but how? Ooh, and it takes so long. But here's the thing though. If they're not even full, is it even worth? I mean, oh, large okay, we need a large bat. We need that research, right? And maybe one more. Like, I didn't understand the concept of, like, if I have stored, why would I need more power? Here's the thing, every battery has an output of what they can discharge as voltage. Does that make sense? Like, not discharge, like, that's the wrong word, like, produce as voltage. Okay, battery is just kind of like the bucket, where, like, if power and electricity was water, you would put power in a bucket and you would store it in a battery. But then to bring out that power from the bucket, you need a certain like, not reaction, but like, not, I don't want to say power's not the right word, but something to bring out that, to be able to use that power. So the like, it's the conversion from the battery, like, to pull out that power from the bucket of that is called the battery, it requires, like, there's a limit on how much they can process at a certain given time. So that's why it's not how much you have stored. Oh no. And speaking of how much we've stored, we're now in the dark. And we are at 0. Huh. This is gonna be interesting. Okay, so which one are we missing? Silicon. So what we're gonna do to kinda help us out, we're gonna turn these off. So we can divert that power just and have this so this efficiency goes up. Does that make sense? How many bricks? Oh, we're gonna need. I'll be fine. It's gonna go slowly, but slower, but it will be fine. But yeah, I mean, it took a while for my head to wrap around the concept. Why, if I have this bucket full of battery, why can I not turn, like, my mom's house where I'm staying, or lives at right now, don't you have like a charger here? Oh, but it was busy. To fully comprehend and wrap around my head of why, if I have like a battery bank this size, I need an inverter of this size. And it's messed up because I'm an engineer. Like, I'm an electrical engineer by education. So I was like, but like, my engineer brain, like, my studies should have covered that. But for some reason they didn't. And for me to understand that, it took a lot of drawings.
Director, our energy reserves are almost at 0. The moon has a long day-night cycle. Make sure we have enough solar panels to charge the batteries during the solar phase. In the event of an urgent power shortage, modules with low priority are the first to be disconnected from the network. You can manually disable modules that are not needed at the moment to optimize consumption.
Which is basically what we did. Alright, I'm coming, guys. Oh, that's not gonna be good. And we're out of battery. How did we get out of battery so quick? And we're gonna be down for a couple of days. I hate to do this because we're gonna get better panels here soon, but waste the silicone. Oh, we had the silicone, we just didn't have the steel because I shut down the steel. I shut down this. This is what happens when I jibber jabber. But apparently, well, if I didn't jibber jabber, like you tuning in would be kind of so because then there would be no jibber jabbering, and then it would just be you watching gameplay. Which, in hindsight, maybe you just want to see the gameplay, right? So it's all of this is a catch-22, in my opinion. Unless you actually enjoy me jibber jabbering about random jibber jabbering things, and in which case, well, thank you for your support. We got electricity. There's light. There's light. I don't know where, but there's light. Let's see. And we got light. Come on, little solar panels. Come on. You can do it. Okay. So I'm not gonna turn on this one because really we don't need it. We're running out of battery. We can charge, you know. There's a little charging station. There you go. And there we go. We're at 20, and finally. Really? You're gonna make me look bad. Okay. Fine. Maybe it look bad. See if I care.
Director, you can never have too much smart concrete, so it's worth spending time to produce it. For this purpose, we have a pressing module, which may not be the most efficient way, but it's good enough to start with. The pressing module requires only regolith.
This is basically telling us that produce bricks, which is basically from the regolith. Regolith is like moon dust rock that we can go and process into the pressing module that's going to go into the bulk research storage. Bulk research storage, basically all the rock and the gravel and the stone all goes in there, like the bricks and such. That's not like gravelly or stony or like choppy, so that goes into like a specialized storage, like let's say like the single resource. So see, storage location for solid resources such as bricks, alloy, steel, silicone, and so is the general storage.
Director, here's the latest news regarding contracts. To resume shipments to Earth, we'll need to restore communication and significantly expand production. If we manage this in the near term, I'll negotiate an extremely lucrative contract with the aerospace company FASM. They've lost their supplier and are willing to pay generously for an urgent order. I'm still looking into the matter, but be prepared to devote all resources to this effort if you want to maximize the benefits. I'll return as soon as new information becomes available.
Now, for those of you who have played Frostpunk, you know that you play the game and you come with, and you start facing some moral decisions of like, this is how we should proceed. I mean, there's really no moral consequence in this game, but there are consequences like if we decide to choose the FASM contract or do something later, it does have consequences. So come on. I mean, we have There you go. Now, I'm still not sure how do we sift through. Like, for example, the storage right there is 8% silicone, 5% aluminum, titanium, and iron. Like, there's so slag, which basically is moon rock, which is basically what we're getting from the rock. We turn that into bricks. So we're storing. Oh, our batteries are going, by the way. They're kinda all halfway except these three. And I can tell because you can see that they're in a yellowy color. I mean, we have a surplus of 230. No, we're generating 200. Wait. We're generating 184. We're consuming 42 with a balance of 142, which is this number. And we're consumer and the geared surplus. So, okay. So one more break and we're ready to go on to the next phase. Come on. I don't have time to put in another battery. Because like we saw last time, it was like, what, 42? So let's go. Let's put another battery in.
Objective achieved.
Well, that's a start. There should be enough smart concrete for the first time.
Oh, we're gonna need a lot of it. Nope.
Director, we have a message on the emergency channel. I'll put it on the...
Attention. This is Arthur Moore, commander of the Hope 2 orbital station. The station has sustained severe damage from multiple collisions. We have lost key control modules. A hard moon landing will occur in the coming weeks. Request assistance from anyone who hears this message. All crew members are ordered to take shelter in Block 4. I repeat.
All right, this is one of the messages that I said that it's gonna come to a moral decision. That's giving us the preview.
The debris from the meteorite impact must have gotten Hope 2. I'm already contacting Crust to report it.
Okay, and hi, Kent. And Kent says, greetings and felicitations. Can those damaged solar panels be repaired or recycled? Yes, they can, but I don't require the research to do it just yet. Because, believe me, I am wanting to just clean up this place like a sap. So, as soon as we get to the research, which we haven't unlocked it, because we have not gotten to that quote-unquote story yet, I will trust you.
Director, my name is Clyde Draper, and I lead the Crust search and rescue operation. We are aware of the situation with Hope 2, and are already developing an evacuation plan. There's still a chance to restore resource mining and production at your facility, and it's in our mutual interest for you to assist us. We need a place to accommodate the rescued crew, and your base is the most suitable candidate for this. Crust will provide you with the necessary equipment and scientific resources to carry out the assigned tasks.
You can't research. All right.
With all due respect, Director, I do not share your doubts. People are in danger, and if it's in our power to help them, we must do so.
With all due respect, Alice, altruism has clouded your judgment. Crust is clearly asking for grant aid that we cannot afford right now. I suggest we focus on restoring production and resuming shipments to Earth, where resources are urgently needed right now. Also, I've negotiated a prepayment with FASM. We can use their funds if we start reestablishing the contract system now.
All you care about is profit. If that's the case, think of the technology Crust will provide. It's worth as much as our base in its current state.
Do we pay a fair price for their technology? Don't forget, Director, by accepting Crust's offer, we will allow them to decide how our base is developed. We'll have to focus on the construction of the living quarters and postpone the expansion of high-tech manufacturing and investigation of the meteorite case.
Crust is going to accommodate the surviving Hope 2 crew members at your base in exchange for equipment and technologies for us to carry out a rescue mission. If you accept Crust's offer, you will lose access to the FASM contract, for which the corporation is willing to pay upfront.
Now, like I said yesterday, there's one choice that my head cannot, will not accept any other choice, and that's to accommodate the station at our base, and everything else has to come in second. This is the type of situation that I talked about before. But we get 60 blue research and 60, we get research points instead of just credits, and right now we're really good on credits, so let's just accommodate.
Good choice. You need to establish contact with the station, assist the commander with the evacuation, and then transport the team to your base. You should have living quarters suitable for sustaining life by then. Begin preparations for the construction of the living quarters immediately. It is a complex and resource-intensive structure, so maximize and optimize production so you're ready when survivors arrive. In summary, your main tasks are: contact the station and ensure the transport of the crew to your base. Construct a residential facility with life support systems. We will send a research plan and transportation for search and rescue operations shortly.
All right, I ran out.
We barely recovered from the explosion. Now our base is just a couple of mining and processing modules. I'm willing to do whatever it takes to save the crew, but it'll be almost impossible in such a short amount of time.
But you can do it!
We definitely can't do it alone. I will send a request to colleagues and inform you when new information becomes available.
All right.
Indeed, the timing's not ideal. However, we still have the ability to break down the task and move towards our goal with small steps. First, we need to ramp up production. Living quarters will require a lot of resources. We have smelting furnaces.
Give me research!
We need extractors and refineries to extract oxides from mined regolith.
Okay.
Crust has handed us the research plan, and we're ready to begin. Research underground mining and place 2 extractors on the iron and silicon veins.
We're gonna need some underground mining. We can queue up research. Now, if anybody's wondering how research works, we get a daily / monthly of research points. So we get to spend those. And we get orange is for engineering, fundamentals blue, and socials green. So they're talking about living quarters, so at some point we're gonna have to research. So let's just get that on the queue. We're gonna have to have somebody somewhere to land, so we're gonna have to research that as well. And why don't we research some drone upgrades, which will be really helpful. But I'm noticing that we have blue, green, orange, and orange. So and this one has blue and orange. So let's see how that works. In any case, we can play with the order of research, but it will be fine. Well, I would have already researched them if you had not already. Let's speed things up. We're doing okay with power. We're at 57%. Hopefully this moon cycle is going to be better. And once the mining, the drilling, okay, the things that we researching, it's basically they're big drilling machines. We don't need miners, we don't need drone miners, we just plug them down and they just drill them up from the ground and take what we need, which in this case is going to be iron and silicone, and this is what, ice, right? There we go. Research complete. Okay, so research complete, so that means production. Is it production or mining? Mining. So let's put them looking this way so we can put our because later here soon we can put up
Don't forget that extractor
conveyor
need
belt.
electricity. Hold down shift to build a chain of utility poles.
Come on. All right. Okay, so what if we go and then like so? That work? Cables from here to here, and then from here to cable here to not there. Okay, let's put that one in. Well, no. And then could we maybe put a cable from here? There you go. So we don't have 5,000. This one's gonna be jankier because it's not. The drones have not gotten around to digging this part out yet. So we're gonna put one here. Put one here. I mean, we could put them at an angle. I think they look better without angle. I'm like a straight angle at the top. I've always been. And by straight, I mean, like, I've never done a bad thing in my life. And, I mean, I've done some things in my life, but, you know, I've always been goody two-shoes. Anyways, oh my god, now that I've offended everybody. And I'm sorry if I have, that was in my... Oh, wow, that's a lot of resources. I hadn't seen that button. Regolith titanium. Okay, so we already have titanium oxide. Aluminum oxide. Smart steel. Silicone. Titanium. Microsecret. Okay, we have a lot of... So is this the same as this, or is this like just telling... Oh no. No, it's all of them. I just hadn't clicked. Okay, so this is telling us like the graph of like... Oh, we're entering darkness. Oh, no, we're not entering darkness. Oh well. But first things first, let's...
Research complete.
Okay, what are we researching? I would love for it to have like a little button, like a little dot that tells me, okay, this is new. Okay, so it should be hooked up to all the wires. Should have electricity, right? Should have electricity connected. Why are they two? Could we push one? I think that's redundant. And then
Objective achieved.
I see in the data that the extractors have started mining. Now, finish the research and build 2 regolith refineries for producing iron and silicon, respectively.
is that the thing I researched? I think so. Mining compressor. That wasn't this. Present model smelting for life support, dining tables. No. We haven't really researched that thing yet. Melting, underground mining, the refinery. Can we... move it up to the queue, please, and thank you. Alright. Now we're on the dark side. Everything's gonna slow down. Alright, so we're producing steel, silicone, plate. And now all the miners should be focused on mining the sides of this thing.
Research complete.
Alright. Alright, research
Director,
complete.
place the regolith refineries similarly to optimize future production.
Alright. So, refinery. One here. And right here. And actually, where's the research?
The refinery extracts the necessary oxides from the regolith by thermal treatment. The process leaves slag that can also be used in production.
Connect it up.
Objective achieved.
And connect it up. Then could we go into research? No, they've already researched, I think. That's odd. Or maybe I'm just not quote unquote allowed. Alright.
Objective achieved.
Director, a conveyor belt will speed up production and eliminate the need for drones in resource delivery. I advise you to keep an eye on this technology.
And we've got starting to do automation, you guys. And conveyor belts, they don't need resources, they just need money. And I've got a F. Here, that work. And then this thing. Oh, it didn't go exactly. But it'll.
You heard him, Director. Now we have a steel production chain.
Objective achieved.
Okay, so now there you go.
Director, we managed to dispatch the research rover scout. It's essential for your next mission. Examine the satellite repeater and make contact with the Hope 2 crew. Mr. Ratchet will help you sort out the controls. You're free to use data that will help with the mission. Some of it will expedite the research. Professor Wilfrey knows what to do with it. However, remember that all ship logs, crew records, and other materials related to the incident are the property of Crust. Your company has no authority to examine this information.
So you're saying that we can look into the information. That's what you're saying. Okay, I got you.
Ratchet, have you heard the news? Crust put you in charge of the new toy. We don't have much time to contact the crew, so helping the director get the rover to the repeater is your top priority.
Can we disassemble the container?
Not only did we lose almost all of our equipment, but we also turned out to be the last hope for Crust and the Hope Station. Anyway, Director, we're in a hurry. Land the cargo pod with the rover and we'll proceed.
Done.
Horizon 6. Almost everything has been modified. Only the hull is original. There's serious hardware there. Even Crust doesn't have much like it. Send it off base and see what we can find with it.
Alright, go, little one! Go, have fun! Don't forget, you're right home! Alright, so how are things down here? Okay, so we've got conveyor belts, converting. We don't have steel for some reason. It's just our thing. Alright.
Objective achieved.
Switch to the goal of a man.
Objective achieved.
So instead of having two views, we have the planet view, we have surface view, and we have the under view.
This is First Vice President Alice Vance speaking. We have
Vance,
received
Vance,
equipment and
radiation.
coordinates and are beginning a rescue operation as per Crust directive. Our mission, to safely evacuate the crew of Hope 2 and get them back to base in one piece. By this time, habitable living quarters must be completed.
Right.
Director, you need to send a rover to the repeater and contact the station crew. Professor Wilfrey, please request Crust life support technology. Ratchet, we're going to need a cargo truck for crew transport. Take care of it for us. Personnel on Earth to proceed under new directives issued by your immediate supervisor. Over and out.
Got it. All right, so this is where the repeater is. Part of the satellite communication system. So let's start an expedition. Satellite transport, I would like the rover and the repeater. And I want you to investigate. I'm guessing this is another thing that we can do. But for right now, since we don't have the research, we'll just go ahead and investigate. Send it out to investigate. Now, I believe the rover has charge.
We cannot rely solely on Crust to deliver all the equipment. We need to prepare ourselves. We need a cargo truck to deliver the crew, and we need it now. Ratchet, any ideas?
We can try to fix this piece of scrap metal. It's a Pathfinder 3B, an outdated model, but it has increased maneuverability and payload capacity. Just what we need.
Alright, so to fix this little thingy, it's broken, but we just need 2 machine parts and 45 steel, but we only have 37, so we need to have a little production, and we have the component. So what about it? Here. Oh, you. Okay, well. And that's gonna pick up once we get to the... Wait, this is the... Wait, am I not feeding... Wait. We're not feeding this. This is the exit, right? So if we do... conveyor... Or are we... No. There you go. There you go. I think I was feeding the bricks to the... That will be fine now. I'll fix it. So... Our little rover is halfway there. So we go and actually watch it. Look, the little video of it. That's so cool. It's got a scientific potential. That's okay. That's new. Locate hidden object.
Director, it looks like the rover has run out of power. Now, it couldn't beat a turtle in a race, and until the sun is up again, there's nothing we can do about it.
Yeah, the sun. That, that thing where, we need to burn stuff. We need to get... Oh, we need... Gonna need lots and lots. I mean, not so much. I mean, everything. Just. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. They're chipping away. But can we chip away in a nice square fashion too? It'll be fine. I keep telling myself it, but in hopes that it will be, and it will be. We could be positive outlook on life, right? go. That should be semi-straight. All right.
The rover is solar powered, and as soon as the sun goes down, it starts using energy from its batteries. Keep this in mind when planning long distance expeditions.
I know. Really, and the sun went down, and is it worth putting alloy on topper and higher priority than silicone? I mean, the sun's about to come out. Are we researching? Do we have space now? Or high priority? No. Want this like these. Actually, landing is not a priority. There you go. I know. Soon you'll have a lot of things, my dear my dear drones. I can't touch more mining, so that's yeah. Because here's the thing, we're gonna have to have a big old space to put those living quarters. Because instead of living in the surface, they live underground. Let's speed things up. $37. Okay, the sun's out. Sun's out! I know, because we got greenage. Can you imagine, like, this is like the small, like, these are batteries. These are medium. So we're gonna have a little bit, we're gonna try to model this and have a little bit of farm, solar panel farm over there.
Director, we've established communication with the station.
We didn't expect anyone to respond. The situation is critical. The station has suffered a lot of damage. The navigation system is down. Power and life support systems are failing. There are some wounded, but so far everyone's alive. Now that we have a signal from the surface, I'll try to keep the crew reassured. We'll activate the emergency beacon so you can pick us up after landing.
Here's the thing. I would love to go pick you up, but you have no place. I have no place.
What do you mean you're not ready to rescue us? Listen to me. You must make it happen. People's lives depend on your work. Our orbit is decaying. We can't change course. I'll reroute energy from Block 6 and 2 and try to delay the lunar landing as much as possible. Our lives are in your hands, Director. Hurry up.
Trying!
Director, we urgently need to build living quarters and get them out there. Professor, have we received the necessary technologies?
I don't think so. I mean, I'm researching. Let's set up an event. Just go back home. And then let's go back to base. Back. All right.
Crust has handed over the research plan. They agreed to help, but the main burden will fall on our shoulders.
Why is this not getting any power? Did the wires come off or something? Wire. Yeah, I must the wires be with when I put in there. Whoopsie! Okay.
Living quarters will require a lot of space. Director, make sure the drones mine enough area for construction.
And yep. That's why I've been kind of OCD about it. Alright.
Director, I consider it my duty to remind you that lunar research is divided into 3 main fields: fundamental, engineering, and social. Each laboratory is capable of conducting independent research, but studying certain technologies may require the cooperation of multiple fields. All available research is grouped into three main directions: fundamental, engineering, and social. Fundamental research is responsible for logistics and communication with other organizations, as well as drone improvements. Engineering research helps develop mining and production. Social research ensures that colonists at the base live and work comfortably.
Okay, so yeah, so I'm thinking, you know what? Screw it, let's get this area done. Like now. And then just put this red. Can we just erase all the priority? Come on, let's do fine. I mean, we still have to dig this thing out, but I want them to kind of focus on, like, I want this area. This is like painting. This is like, wee. There you go. I always miss kind of like, oh look, it looks like a little heart. Okay. Meanwhile, I've got 58 bricks. It's gonna take us around 200 bricks to build those living quarters. So yeah, I mean, it's not that I didn't play ahead or anything. All right.
Some research requires multiple types of science points at once. You can assign tasks in different sections, and then the research plan will be conducted in parallel. The speed of research depends on your science points income. You can always rearrange your research to actualize the priorities for your current goals.
Man, that heart block.
Okay, we're ready. Director, use the room planner tool and lay down a room of the required size.
Okay, so I'm guessing we have the research. It's gonna be a 15 by 15 room. It's gonna be that big. Yep.
And yes, Director, several technical modules will be needed for the colonists' living conditions. Try to separate the sleeping quarters and production areas in advance. After all, we want the staff to come to work well rested, right?
I mean, I don't want to build it down here because eventually, but we can divert construction to the sides if need be. Yeah, there's not gonna be an option. So 12 by 12, 13. No. $15 by 15. Nope. 15 by 15. But are we gonna have room? Maybe over here. 15, 13. No, we're gonna. What if we dig out a little bit more here? And then just put this as a regular and just remove. No! What did I do? What did I do? I did what I did. That's what I did. All right, it's fine. It's fine. All right, and I'm not gonna pause it so time goes on while I fix my mistake. Okay. So here, draw a big outer edge. And there you go, and then just paint gonna have fun. They're not gonna be bored at all. There you go. There you go. It's like Coloring Brook, I swear. Whee! Not enough. So research complete. Module need repair. Okay, so we can go ahead and repair that. I kind of went off on my own little head. I'm sorry. And then let me just finish this because it's gonna wait on me not seeing it paint. All right, so let's go ahead and repair this module. We're wasting research points because we're not researching. We're researching orange and blue. We're not researching green, and you guys are green, right? Let's do the license and ice. Because we're probably gonna need water, right? Okay, so not enough. That thing's being repaired, and I'm guessing that's no, never mind. It's the silicone. That's important. And not enough power because we've entered the dark moon. Okay, so back to the room planning. We need a 15 by 15. What about now? I mean, I wouldn't like to live so close to like machines and beep beep and crushing sounds, but I mean, right now they're in orbit, kind of floating around and drifting. So, I mean, the alternative, right? No. Okay, so what about if I do it from 15 and 14? Why? Because of that wall, really? I wonder. Yeah, just live in the middle of the chaos. Sure. What about, and this is not right. Just the rock, man. That solid rock, and I can't research it just yet. It's everywhere. Wrong keys. Wait. What about here? If we do, can somebody come and demolish that real quick? About this thing. Or is that also red rock? I think that's also red rock. But I mean, it's 15 out of power. 11 by 6. So what if we really so frustrating right now. Okay. What about here? No, that's not easy. I mean, this is the best space right here. But, you know, we bump into this rock thing. What about, no, what about something like 15? 2, 3, 4, 15. But the problem is that we are literally bumping up. That's 14. What about here and by 1? Really? By 1? How about 15? The length. Not so much the length. It's the length. 19, 14, 15 by 2. So what if we 15, 14? Oh man. Okay. Here. 14. What? What is bumping into you? Nothing. Last time I did this, I had the randomizer gods smile on me. And oh. And the red rock was nowhere to be found. What about over here? Can we smush this thing? This area right here? This looks kind of promising. Yeah. And this area right here, maybe? I mean, we just have people floating in space. No need to hurry, guys. Hmm. In this space would be perfect, actually. You know, you know what? We're almost ready to build it ourselves. And I know time's breathing down our neck, but at the same time, we're gonna owe them a favor. And what if this favor is blowing up the mountain? No, we can't have that. So I'm refusing their help. Like, I'm sorry. What if they tell us to blow up the mountain? No. Okay. More red stuff. Placing sign. What signs posts are we waiting? We have blue, blue, queen. We need. Now, what can we research? You know what? Let's do. In a vacuum, and also the installation of power connectors from. This complex is installed indoors and increases CPU to allow. Oh, let's do that. And the extender tender license and an online market. Sure, that sounds all reasonable. All right. So, are we done? I mean, can we build it now here? 15, or it's still gonna be the same issue. 15. It's the issue with the height, I think. And yeah, because it collides with really. But we got a lot of bricks. That's the bright side, right? Right side. And if why? It's already telling me no. Because we can't build right next. And well, we can't build next. Such a huge space wasted. I mean, we just need a couple of more. There, maybe over here. No, we need more space that way. I'll be fine because by the time we are done making some space, we're gonna have enough materials to just go and wreck. What about now? What is bumping up? Do we want to place it next to like a little conveyor? Come on, little guys. You know what? Can I not convert more miners? Nope. Nope. Well, last wall's coming down. We so 15 by 15. Bam. And let's put a nice double door over here. 227 bricks, steel. We're kind of halfway there, and 4 silicones and 2 parts. Sure, go for it. It's going to take. I'm not too worried because of changing to builders, because quite frankly, there's a lot. We're missing resources, so they'll be fine. So we're carrying now all the brick. We're halfway there, so yeah. It's gonna take a while. But it'll be fine. It'll be worth it. Shoot. I mean, and we can take from this power to power it up. All right. What have we researched? I completely even forgot. Oh, we've got the medium solar panels already. Yeah. Yeah. So now that we've got the medium solar panels, actually, we can do 1, 2, 3 for now. Because they take plates. And I don't think we have plates. Um, okay, what needs repair? Please fix it, because we're gonna need a lot of bricks and a lot of steel. I mean, we've got walls, people. We've got walls. Yeah, actually, I mean, should we? So, alloy, well, sorry, steel, we've got silicone. Why are we paused? Oh, it's saving. Okay. Um, well, okay, so of course, every time I go into the surface, something breaks. But we've got walls. I mean, we are kind of building the floor. Actually, you know what? There you go. Wasting science. We've got blue, green, blue, green. Uh, do automatic repair. There you go. Let's automate that. What are we? We have the bricks. We have the steel. Actually, could we maybe drop it down to 1? Because there you go. Now we're cooking. Until there you go. I mean, continue. I know. I wonder how much would be storage location for solid resource on one tab with manageable balance. Let's just kind of We've got plenty of bricks. Bricks is gonna be an issue. That's where we're gonna head out. That's gonna be our. Oh, and we're in the dark side. On the not in the dark side, on the dark face. But we are good. I would say we're like a third, right? And then, yeah, but we're gonna be hit a wall when we come to the bricks and steel. Yep, not enough. What do we research? Production, pool, storage, logistics, life support, recreation. We've got the medium solar panel. Batteries. Batteries are okay actually. I mean, we can turn this off. Research complete. Okay. Up the pad. Pad. Let's actually. Do I want to spend the resources? I don't. That's a lot of brick right now. That we need to be using for. Now this produces slag. That should be as a byproduct. That should be shooting from the exit, but it's not. And we're out of power again. Do we turn this off and divert that power to bricks and to, yeah. This is not, yeah. There you go. All this lag. Go on. There you go. Configure internal went by robots. What does this mean? I thought that was lag. And we're out of power. Build more batteries. So let's build. I don't want to, but I don't think I have a choice. I mean, light is coming. Oh, yeah. We've got light again. Oh, that didn't sound good. Hear the ear. Okay, so they've been kind of busy. So if you want to work on this side, there you go. We're 2/3 of the way there. Something broke. Oh no, not the brick station. No, 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 not the brick station. We've got batteries going again. We're gonna research something. All right. Could we drone upgrading equips all drones with sure more speed? The geophysical prospecting and I think it's the blue. I think it's green. There we go. See what I'm saying? Like where the bottleneck is resources. So honestly, go my dear ones, make some space. Make some space. And I should have taken the offer. But here's the thing, if we owe them a favor and then does that make sense? So what else? 16?
One large solar panel generates almost as much energy as a dozen small panels, with significantly lower CPU costs.
All right, so 2/3. I think that's what we researched. Oh no, really? Was that it? That was our... I mean, we've got a lot of batteries just kind of ready to go. Oh, we got up to 70%. 70%'s good. Let's see if we don't have to sacrifice power in this cycle. I mean, it's at 93% efficient. All right. This melting furnace needs repair, and that's not good. Considering that we're halfway, not enough power to run the module. All right. Turn this off. Turn this off. And turn this off. Let's see what happens. Because I'd rather have them really keep on. There you go. And in case that happens again, it's fine. We've got plenty of silicon. All right, I'm gonna have to take a little small switcheroo of a break. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Thank you for waiting. I did turn on the AC to melting. So where were we? Yeah.
living quarters require electricity and oxygen in order for the life support systems to start working. Let's start with electricity. Install an electronic board on the wall and connect it to the main network with a wire. This way, the whole space will have access to the power grid.
Objective achieved.
Looks like you haven't built a living quarters or made a backup plan yet. It's a good thing I'm still in charge of the rescue operation, Director. We estimate that the Hope 2 survivors will land in 90 days. If you don't prepare to accommodate the crew by that time, people could die. You can try sending parts to the station, which might delay the impact and increase the probability of success of the operation by 31%. We'll get you all the data and research you need.
Я вот думаю, ветер свободен. Дождь. Это точно. Все, что стихия, понимаешь?
Director, to obtain oxygen, we need to find ice deposits among the regolith and set up its extraction.
Your colleagues have already received the new technology for building the landing platform. Prepare the materials and send them to the station as soon as possible. Remember, sloppiness could cost someone their life.
Use the ER detector to find ice deposits. We've set a good pace, but time is still working against us, Director. Try to keep that in mind.
So we need a landing platform and components to send to Hope 2. Begin preparations immediately. The station may collapse at any moment.
Build the ice extractor and then the ice melter. This will allow us to produce water and oxygen and supply them to the living quarters. Select the finished ore detector and scan the regolith around it. You need to find...
landing platform is now ready to operate. I've got everything set up. As soon as the pod arrives, the drones will fill it with resources, and the cargo will go to the hope station. You can see it in the pod's interface how much material is left to load.
Commander is busy repairing the second escape pod right now. Thanks for the advice. We'll see what we can do with the new parts. We had long since scrapped the idea of getting the panels to work using our resources.
You hang in there, Nicholas. And tell your man we won't abandon them. They don't have to worry about that.
Thank you, really. Hope is all we have right now. And transmission.
During our conversation, Crust's projected date for the station's collision with the moon has just been updated. Given the new circumstances, it looks like we have a little more time to prepare.
Alright, so let's kinda start melting, right? Let's kinda try to rebuild. It's not rebuild, but we kinda cannibalized. So when we do have the materials, we are ready for them. And then drive the doll. Alright, so now we need nice smelter production. Dinner production. Nice extractor. Storage. Wait, hold up. Storage. Water tank. I'm guessing this is where we're gonna store the water. That isn't very. We don't have ice melter. Replaces ice. Must be installed in an external wall. Okay. I'm guessing it comes through there. You can make a conveyor belt that goes loop, 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 and loop. Right through there. Alright. Beds we don't have. We make this a priority, please and thank you. Research complete. Researcher. So in theory, we have the factory. Component factory. Factory produces mechanical components from steel and titanium. Okay. So we've got steel over here. That makes sense. To put it here, or to put it near. Anyways. Here's the thing, we have titanium. Where did we find titanium? We found titanium. Oh. Did it not stay up? Oh. Alright, so let's get back the ore detector back up. Because we're gonna need to find out where titanium was. I think titanium was over on. Oh, there we go. Titanium was on their side. So titanium. We're gonna have a huge extractor. Actually, we can make a little titanium operation over here. And then it takes titanium. We have steel coming. You know what? Either way, it's gonna be crossed, so we're just gonna put it right there. I'll be fine. Because we can feed one and feed the excess. Does that make sense? We can, actually, 1 second. We can... Do we have a splitter? Yeah, the conveyor belt, right? No, that's a conveyor belt. We have a splitter. It's a rolling mill. And in blade. I don't know why this is not letting me click on stuff. It's not. Okay, so I have to research that first. Repeater. Addition control center. That sounds. Oh, fuel generator. Sounds good. Let's do elevator for conveyors. Okay, that sounds interesting. And we could put in a box. And why can't I click on this? Generate on, and then click on this. We put in a box here. Okay. And then that box source, and then the other, and then the components factory takes from this box, takes from a box. From the box. Into the titanium. The titanium is gonna have to be probably brought in, but one resource. And then I want this to be steel. Then we can put this in a box. Should we build beds? Like life support? Okay, so ice melter is in there. But we don't have... How are we gonna build? I mean, that we can build without. We're waiting for the... We not do... MER Center. System damage. Ah! Research. Research. Social. Unlocks ability to sign resource and research contracts with different organizations. Contracts? System damaged. Alright, alright. Can you bring him back, you know, mechanical thingies? We don't have to physically we don't have to physically put in like a mining device, like, but we need titanium now. And I'm guessing this is the titanium deposit. So let's get 3 miners while we get stuff situated. How are we doing on power, by the way? Seems good. Electronics were good. We're gonna have an issue. Titanium plates. We're missing 2. Oh man, did I really screw myself not choosing that contract? And then why were we getting money? That's so weird. Isn't it? Okay. Word up. And then could we run from one of the conveyor? Oh. And there you go. But it requires rolling titanium. Because we have titanium gravel. Which I'm not sure where they are putting it. Isn't it? Yeah, it was here. Where are they putting all the gravel? Production. Micro concrete rolling mill. How's our research going on the rolling mill? We focus on that. Thank you. I'll be fine. Then wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. And build them whenever we have materials. Oh, please. Don't require anything like, I don't know, machine parts, because I would lose my crap. I would seriously just lose it. I mean... Okay. Well, this is where... Okay. I wonder... I support rooms. Okay, what about if... Okay, so they come in, right? And they have a little... Felt that. And then... They have... a large sofa. Actually, a large dining room. A music box. And for now, right? And then it leads into this space right here. Which could be like a bedroom. And then maybe some amenities. Like sofa. Coffee table. And what else could we build for them? Another music box. I think that's pretty. All right. And then maybe some beds. I mean, while we're at it. A 3x2, so build. Actually, could we maybe be like a corridor down the middle? Alright, you could go. Oh, something went wrong. Okay, so titanium. Have we done research? Or are we really stuck on research? Really? We're at what, 2 days? And we're only comparing extracts into regular, that's fine. Press component factory. Rolling mill. I think that's what we're gonna need for the titanium. Logistics, we already put in a indoors only. I don't know really what that requires, but ahead of time, so when we have 2 months. He'll be fine. Come on, research. Yeah, research. Wonder that they don't have any plans. So sad. They're building stuff in there. What are we missing? Carbon fiber. Right? We're missing cards and we're missing microprocessors. Well, we're working on it. We've got the blueprints. We're interested in your well-being. Okay. Research complete. Research complete. And do fundamentals. Smart concrete factory. You know what? Other things. Production. Rolling mill. It takes plates. Pressing module. Smelter. They're smelters. anyone went to the bed? Oh, he hasn't gone here. Pretty cool. Yep. Oh, this is not good. Hopefully it goes to the one. Oh my goodness. I'm here, you guys. I'm just quiet because I think like this is But here's the thing, they haven't gone to the bed. There we go. It's powered up. Thank goodness. And now we can rebuild. And we might have to reconfigure the conveyor a little bit. There we go, and then maybe 9 till facility piece. Let's put this as highest priority ever. Let's put in processing silicone. And choose silicone. And I think we could be good. We're making titanium. We are. And then let's grab and grab the ice extractor. And then let's do the blade. We have electronics, we have titanium. I'll be we're probably gonna have a conveyor belt coming through here. Like so. Do researches. Okay, so sure, upgrade those. Speaking of conveyor belts, Actually, no. Let's do a high voltage. Let's do things for Connolly. Connolly. Colony. Connolly. Colony. And yeah. Try to kind of go back to. Are we under? Yep. There we go. We are making some titanium. And silicone we're almost out of. So okay. Okay, I think we're back in business a little bit. I mean, I could put 2, but I kind of don't want to be greedy. I really don't. Can we make this also higher priority? We should be start seeing some parts now. Actually, could we? There was another. Could we? There we go. All right. Now that we have an ice mining, we need to learn about oxygen to create a lab support system. Build the electrolysis plant.
Access the market, we need to research the online market.
Got it. I think we did.
This is why you get paid the big bucks, Ledger. Great idea. Director, let's get started immediately. Research and construction will take some time.
Okay, so we got research, get access to the market. Let's see. Yeah, I did 2 big mistakes. One was not building two. One was building not a titanium thing sooner. The other was not building a secondary steel and brick thingamajig places, but so but butter eyes. What are we waiting for? Oh, did we hook them up? Not sure. And that should deal with our power issues. Yeah, there we go. And then oh, we need to set this up. Oh. I can't. Oh, it's too far away. All right, well, there we go. And then, yeah, saving. Saving. Okay. We did something good with the power, though. All right, now we can probably. There you go. Like, we are building machine parts. Oh my goodness, I can't believe that 3 hours just literally, like 2.5 hours just literally flew by. Anyways, I gotta get going. Thank you so much for joining me and your support. I'll be back tomorrow with Mr. Prepper. And on Saturday, we'll be streaming Saturday. And assuming that I can return, we'll do more The Crust. I hope you're enjoying this. Please leave me a comment to let me know how you're liking the series, how you're liking the game, how you're liking the story so far. Yeah, I mean, in my off time, I will come back to it and I'll try to rejig it and reposition it more efficient. But I gotta go. Thank you so much, and as always, have a great one. See you later, Sky Gators.